Now in the PlayStation Store, I've found a breakdown of all of the Pro Clubs news coming. They didn't release this. There is a Pro Clubs trailer coming in August, but they haven't released that yet. This is what they've got to say. Right, we have got a gameplay trailer before we get into all of that to break down some of the new clubs news. So let's take a look at this, and I'm going to show you guys what you should have looked out for Pro Clubs. The first thing they talk about is playstyles. So that is basically all we're going to be focusing on because that is Pro Clubs, right? That's it. That's it.
Tell me about these playstyles.
So
here we go.
To put it simply, numbers can't always explain the things that great players are able to do on the pitch. Imagine Trent's signature whip cross, or the way that Vinny takes on defenders with his dribbling, or even Sam Kerr's instinctive style of finishing. So the playstyles really represent those signature abilities, adding that new dimension to the game that goes beyond just the...
My initial thoughts on this, first time of watching it, it's just traits. It's like, is this any different to clubs at the moment?
Yes, and each of these playstyles will have two tiers. Playstyles and Playstyle Plus. So the Playstyles are the signature abilities that make players unique, and the Playstyle Plus takes this signature ability.
Right, so you have two different styles, Playstyles, Playstyles Plus, and I actually heard about this a little bit before.
How many playstyles are there? Do you have a number?
In total, there are 34 brand new playstyles in FC24, and they cover every aspect. And what I love...
34 isn't enough, by the way. I'm telling you now, that means if you think about goalkeeper, defender, midfielder, striker, if you're putting your Pro Clubs head on, it's like 5 in each that are even usable, if that.
Find the players, make players more unique, and equip them with their true-to-life tendencies and signature abilities.
We're going to see these playstyles in any other game modes?
Yeah, for sure. They'll help you make your pro more...
Okay, so here we got our Pro Clubs. I have tweeted about this already. This is the Pro Clubs menu. It's pretty much the same. It's the same. So we've got it's the same playstyles and Playstyles Plus. So you can have 2 special playstyles, and you can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So your total of 8 playstyles. This guy's level 91, so I'm pretty sure that's max. Maybe you get one more late on, or one more of these. But look at about 8 playstyles in total, with 2 being the plus. They've obviously got the whipped shot, is that? And our shot, I'd imagine.
Make your pro more unique in clubs. They'll help you create that perfect ultimate team.
This is a screenshot from player career mode. It's not going to be on clubs. I doubt we're going to see it looking like this, but maybe we will. They do tend to copy. And then this is the other screenshot we've got for clubs that we kind of just missed there. So we've got the same setup as we had before. It's traits. It's a trait system. Guys, this is not going to change the game at all. I'm telling you now, everyone will use the same 3, 4 in each position. It's just a fact. And then they just sort of waffle about Frostbite. So the main thing we got is playstyles. Let me know right now if you're excited about playstyles in the comment section down below. Crossplay, blah, blah, blah. We all know that's coming. And you can play PlayStation 5, Xbox, 2, the same, I think PC as well, right? So you can play cross-console. That's amazing. A lot of you guys in my last video were worried about hackers. That could be an issue. But we're here mainly to look at the club season playoffs. Clubs has been dry for so long. Division 10 to Division 1, that's it. Yes, of course, you can play in the VFL, VPG. They're really fun as well. But we need more in the game. And that's what we finally got. A fresh season format brings a new level of competition and dynamism to clubs. During each season, clubs compete in a league phase, progressing from lowest division to highest. Seen this screenshot before. You start in Division 5 and you can get to Division 1. You earn points and pushing for promotion. Each season culminates in a brand new playoff phase where clubs have a fixed number of matches to climb their league leaderboard and earn additional end of season rewards. Guys, this is so good. We haven't had anything like this ever. Pro Clubs has been the same since I started playing it in 2010, 2011. It's been the same. So, over a decade. I'm obviously buzzing with these changes, and I wanted to be like, who's behind these changes? Right, we had Delaney Leverdale, the man who did one interview, claimed to be the lead developer of Pro Clubs, which I'd never heard of. And if I'd never heard of him, you definitely haven't heard of him. But I was like, great, Delaney, come, love. Well, let's pause. He went missing. I don't know what happened to him. So I had a little stalk, a little schmooze, and I found out he's changed jobs in April of 2023. So I don't know now who is in charge of Pro Clubs for EAFC, but this looks like the biggest overhaul we've ever had by quite a considerable distance. That's a word. I'm interested in this earn additional end of season rewards, if it's going to be just purely kits, or is it going to be certain things your pro can have customization wise. I feel like EA, you have a habit of making things incredibly linear. Please copy other games like Warzone, Fortnite in the past, and try and make some of these rewards actually mean something so the players can keep playing this game throughout the game cycle. Because for me, guys, I get to like... The past few years you've been watching this channel, right, and I get to Division 1, we'll go unbeaten. We won Division 1 19 times in a row unbeaten. We didn't lose a game for like 250, 300 games. I can't even remember. It was like 2 FIFAs ago. Once you've done it on 1, what's the point in doing it on 2 or 3 or 4? Like, it's kind of just done. So we need something fresh, right? We need something that... It's probably the same for a lot of you guys. Once you win Division 1, it's like, yeah, okay, that's kind of it now, right? Well, what keeps you coming back? This, end of season rewards, should be the fix to that problem. This is also brand new, club progression. Now, I did actually touch on this in my last video. There was a point in the leaked screenshots of the game where you could see 12k in the top left-hand corner, and I was like, what is that, fans? Or something? It is fans. So, you can go beyond growing your pro to grow your club together with friends, gaining fans in order to unlock reputation levels and expand the exposure of your club. The more popular your club, the more you'll be able to tailor your stadium and the better your AI squad will get. Interesting, tailor your stadium. Do we have, we might have custom stadium. Not saying we have them, but tailor your stadium? We probably don't, because they would have wrote customize your stadiums. Let me know, what do you think? What does that mean? I don't know what tailor your stadium. Please tell me that's not just going to be like tifos and things that we already have in the game, that they're now just acting like they launched. They like to do this here. They like to have things in the game and then act like they're not in the game and then launch it, especially in clubs. But that for me is massive. Please, obviously make this weekend league good, but club progression and all the rewards have to be worth it. They have to be worth it. You came in last year on FIFA 23 telling us about seasonal rewards and all these sorts of things. Did anyone care, guys? They merged pro clubs with Volta. I thought this could be great. We could have different rewards coming out. We could have customization that keeps me playing the game. I'll probably stop playing that game in November. Don't think I touched it. So if you're going to do a weekend league, we need a rejoin feature, guys. Like, we just need that. It has to happen. If I lag out of a game, I need to be able to join back. I don't want to be able to bring in players because that's not obviously fair. But if I do disconnect, I've got to have the option to rejoin. I just have to. We're going to get a Pro Clubs trailer in August. The date is not confirmed. I'm working on trying to work out when that is, and I will let you know on my Twitter. So if you want to follow, that is in the description, or Instagram. But when I know, I'll obviously have a video out on the Pro Clubs trailer, breaking it all down, and we'll see if this is actually going to be the best year ever for clubs, not pro clubs anymore. The last thing I want to talk about is playstyles in club. And going back to what I said earlier, they spoke about playstyles have been in the game for a while, and I spoke about this with what EA like to do, of saying, oh, we brought this brand new feature. You haven't. Develop your pro into your favourite player with playstyles, unique signature abilities that make them stand out on the pitch. Each playstyle makes your pro more authentic and more powerful, giving control over the precise type of player your pro becomes and unlocking a new level of customization. I'm sorry, I don't want to be that guy, but like, that's not a new feature and I'm not having it. I don't understand why they actually got that there. Playstyles are... What? What does that even mean? We'll see, obviously. I mean, maybe they'll be bringing it back. You guys remember the early days of FIFA where you had finisher or creator or target man if you played in striker, and obviously ball winner, box to box in centre mid. If they're bringing something like that back in, it could be cool. But who knows? I don't really understand. EA, if you're watching this, there are 8 things in 15 seconds that would make this the best game you've ever made. Make the weekend league rewards worth it. Better customization with releases every week. A rejoin feature. A training lobby where you can play with all your friends in the same area before a game in the pre-match lobby. Making multiple builds work. So you don't just have to play 6 foot lengthy. More of a my player feel, so you have a vault of your best skills and moments you can save. More in-depth stats. We all want that. The leaderboards is so boring. And let us join more than one club at once. I don't understand why I can't be in 2 or 3 clubs. Overall, guys, this is really good. Okay, we have got some new features coming, and there has been years in the past where EA made games and there's nothing for pro clubs. This does feel like a little bit of an overhaul. Let me know if you think it's going to be good. Drop a like on this video if you're enjoying the pro clubs news coming out, the content, if you want to support me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh, and subscribe, because that always helps. We're on our way to 250,000 subs. Get in before then.